We're going to go ahead and take a look at scientific notation, which is just another way to write decimal numbers, right, in what we call scientific notation. And the reason we need it is because sometimes we deal with large numbers and very small numbers. And so we have this new kind of notation to allow us to do arithmetic with that. So this number first, and this number very big, hard to manage by hand. So what we do, and especially again scientific, the idea that scientists, this is useful for scientists, but it's an interesting way to look at numbers to represent them. And so scientific notation here is written in this form here, a number times 10 to the power of some value. The key is that officially the first number needs to be a number from 1 to 10, from 1 and up till 10, right? That piece is called a mantissa. It's a kind of an old word, but that's this piece right here, the mantissa. And so looking at these two numbers here, notice 545 and whatever length that is, however we say that, is 5.45 times 10 to the power of 10. This is 3.46 times 10 to the power of 8. Where do I get the 10 and 8 from? It goes from counting how many times would I need to move the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way 10 times. This one from here to the end would be 8 times, and that's where that number comes from, right? They need to be equivalent. Remember, we learned multiplying by the power of 10 moves the decimal place. That's the shortcut, right? And so you have these numbers. And so what we do is when you multiply, you just group those together and group those together because of associative property. And now I get 10 to the power of 18, and you get 18 when you multiply that. Now officially this is not scientific notation, so therefore it needs to be converted into a number from 1 to 10. And so what you need to do is I need to make this number smaller by a factor of 10, right? By dividing this by 10 makes it here, and if I divide that by 10, I need to give the 10 to the 18 a power of 10, and so that's why it's 10 to the 19. Now it's in scientific notation. Division follows the same format. Notice you have your two numbers converted to scientific notation. Make sure you count. 3, 6, 9, 12 gets me there. 3, 6, 7 gets me there. And so you just do the math now. I group them here. 10 to the 12, 10 to the 7 is 10 to the 5. This needs to be divided. You get 1.92. And then again, I need this number to be a number from 1 to 10. So I take one of the 10s from here, give it to this one here. Now it's 1.92, and this one is 10 to the 4, and we're in scientific notation.